On a sunny Southern California morning, the challenge and the excitement began.
When you think of a petition drive, you don't normally think of getting into a car to drive it over, but that's what a caravan of cars is doing tonight, to deliver a petition to Congress.
This is the drive, this is the route. Santa Monica through 17 cities across the country.
Actor Dennis Weaver is leading the drive from Santa Monica to Washington, D.C. to ask Congress for improved mileage and the transition to clean air vehicles. Every car in the caravan is an alternative fuel vehicle. The actor and his wife had a non-profit group that's been working for years to reduce air pollution. The Annenberg Foundation donated $250,000 to help fund the caravan.
It's very exciting to have such mentors as Dennis and Jerry. The real fuel that's really doing this drive to me isn't even the fuel in the car, but it's the passion that exists within their hearts and everyone here. And it's a great honor to be able to sponsor this, and that's what really, I think, ignited my heart, was just seeing in their eyes how much this meant to them.
We're delivering a message of clean vehicles and clean fuels to Washington with the most famous economic cowboy behind the wheel. Ladies and gentlemen, Dennis Weaver.
Somebody asked me, said, "What are you doing here?" I said, well, what we're doing here is we're going to change the world. We need two things. One's a sustainable environment which supports human life, and the other is a sustainable economy, which is also important for human welfare. We need both. I'm using an oil or a product that is not sustainable to support our economy. I got to tell you something. We don't have a sustainable economy.
We spend $200,000 every minute on foreign oil, and that is not sustainable.
Throughout Southern California, and I think across the country, there's a palpable feeling that things are about to change.
It's going to take corporations behind this, it's going to take individuals behind this, and it's going to take our government behind this.
The city of LA has the highest or the largest fleet of non-fossil fuel vehicles in the nation.
There is an incredible strength in California industrially to support the implementation of hydrogen now.
Solar power is powering the lights, solar power is powering the stage, and solar power can power a lot more than that. Namely, solar energy and renewable energy can make hydrogen.
We need a product that supports our economy, that is clean and inexhaustible, and to me that is hydrogen, and that's why we're driving hydrogen home on our way to Washington, D.C. Thank you so much, and let's roll!
I'm Ty Robinson. Well, I have a fire burning underneath my feet to get something done quick, and that motivation's coming from my kid and all the kids of the world, because we gotta change what we're doing, because we gotta leave them something better than what we're leaving them right now.
Bakersfield is our first stop because we feel you need it the most. The purpose of the drive is to excite people about the possibility of alternative fuels in terms of the automobile that they drive. Scientists are telling us that if we're going to have a sustainable future, we've got to change the way that we relate to this earth.
But the internal combustion engine, when you run that on hydrogen, it actually cleans the air. The air that comes out my tailpipe is cleaner than the air that we're breathing right here, right now. And that's why I'm trying to be the first person to drive all the way across country on hydrogen for fuel.
Next stop, Fresno. We need people coming together with one purpose to give us a clean place to live, clean air, clean water, clean soil. The most sensible candidate is hydrogen. It's clean, it's inexhaustible, it's everywhere.
I'd like to present Ty Robinson here with a $500 check for his progress to Washington, D.C. promoting hydrogen.
In San Francisco, Greenpeace treated us to dinner, where we learned how the Bay Area tides could be harnessed to produce clean hydrogen.
San Francisco Peninsula.
Oh, first of all, Larry, This is a pure hydrogen automobile. It runs on hydrogen.
Nothing but hydrogen.
Beats the heck out of a horse.
One of America's most familiar television actors was passing through San Francisco today on an unusual campaign. He's out to rid the nation's motor vehicles of their dependence on gasoline.
McLeod is on a mission, and Chester's on a crusade. They were both at the Presidio today in the person of their alter ego, actor and environmentalist Dennis Weaver.
By the end of this decade, we should have a hydrogen economy that is clean, that is inexhaustible.
Weaver's leading a caravan of alternative energy vehicles across America from Los Angeles to the nation's capital in what he calls the drive to survive. Gasoline and electric-powered hybrids obtaining fuel economy well in excess of 50 miles a gallon are the most numerous. This large pickup is diesel-powered, but the diesel it uses is made not from petroleum, but unlimited, renewable, and cleaner-burning soybean diesel. And this remarkable pickup is powered by pollution-free compressed hydrogen gas. Its only exhaust, water vapor. Such vehicles, says Weaver, can help America survive not just environmentally, but economically.
As long as our economy is based on an energy that is not renewable, that can't last, then our economy can't last.
The drive to survive will stop in 14 more cities before it reaches Washington, D.C.
Thanks to our amazing GPS systems donated by Magellan, we could easily navigate to any destination, including the next one, Sacramento's California Fuel Cell Partnership. To be here is so wonderful because I see here the culmination of an energy called cooperation, where different entities have come together to form a partnership to create something that is so beneficial to our society in general.
Our overdependence on petroleum hurts our economy, it contaminates our air and our water, and jeopardizes our national security.
I'm just so proud of Dennis and the entire Drive to Survive team, because by driving these cars across the country, they are demonstrating that what we've always thought are the cars of tomorrow are actually the cars of today.
With Terry's contribution, I am now going to drive from coast to coast on hydrogen for fuel in my internal combustion engine.
Environment Now Foundation and the Energy Independence Now Coalition is proud to make a grant of $3,000 to subsidize that so that you're able to buy the fuel at the Praxair stations. 17 of them across the country, I think you said,
yep.
So that you can be the first internal combustion engine to go coast to coast on hydrogen.
They call it the Drive to Survive, a 2-week-long drive across the country that teaches people about alternative fuels for their cars.
If Buckminster Fuller could get 30 miles per gallon in the 30s, it would seem to be a no-brainer for Detroit today to get at least 40 or 50 miles per gallon. Will we use our will and our commitment and our American know-how to move and leave the planet where kids can live healthy, safe, productive, creative, and prosperous lives? We can do it, and I thank you very much.
A cross-country drive to promote energy-efficient vehicles made a stop in Salt Lake City today. Mayor Rocky Anderson threw his support behind the idea, encouraging people to embrace mass transit and alternative fuel vehicles to help Utah's environment.
It is time for a change in the way we do things. And the one thing that's clear, we don't need to wait for any technological silver bullets to resolve these problems. We have the means within our reach to change.
We have gone through a lot of weather to get here, I must tell you, but like the Postal Service, through rain, wind, sleet, snow, we will drive hydrogen home. Heading south, Jerry and I were rudely reminded why the drive's mission is so critical.
Dick Spyrick. I'm driving the white Toyota Prius.